Today I'll be showing you in detail how you can start your very own LLC in Rhode Island. We'll be covering the steps involved in starting your LLC, the forms that you will need, the naming requirements, and how to actually register your LLC. I'll also be explaining the importance of having a registered agent and a very key term known as piercing the corporate veil. These two are the points that you absolutely don't want to miss. If you look at Rhode Island's insights, it is one of the smallest states in the USA but has large opportunities for businesses. Industries are established in the state and are thriving well due to the business environment and the incentives that are being offered. One of Rhode Island's most prominent players is tourism. The state's total contribution to the country is around $5.75 billion, and the reason behind this is the top-class tourism spots in the state. So you can start your Rhode Island LLC by using three main methods. Number one is that you can do it yourself. All you need is the forms and that you can submit online or you can file them in person. Number two is that you hire a professional service to do it for you, which is the most easy and secure method. Number three is that you can hire an attorney. In this video, we will be discussing options number 1 and 2, but placing importance on why you need a professional service to do it for you. TailorBrands is a really good and competent professional service that you can get because forming an LLC is not just filing the certificate of formation, but it's also deciding on a name, hiring a registered agent, creating an operating agreement, and obtaining an EIN. All of these can be done under one roof with TailorBrands. I'll be leaving links in the description below so you can easily go and check them out. So what exactly is an LLC? Well, an LLC is a hybrid business entity combining a corporation's characteristics with a partnership or a sole proprietorship. It separates your personal assets from your business assets, thus giving you personal asset protection. When you're starting an LLC in Rhode Island, you mainly have to file your certificate of formation in the state and pay a filing fee of $150. I'm going to now give you an in-depth look into the 5 important steps that you must cover when you're forming your LLC. The first step to starting your Rhode Island LLC is choosing a business name. Now, before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember, available in the state, and follows the LLC naming guidelines. You can find the naming guidelines in the links mentioned below at startmyllc.io. The specific requirements that need to be followed when naming the company are: number 1, your business name should be available, and no other existing business in the Rhode Island area can share that name. Each business name is unique to its owner. Limited liability company or LLC should be there as a suffix in the company name. You cannot use any name for your business that is confusing or misleading. Terms such as Treasury, State Department, FBI, CIA should not be included. Terms like bank, university, attorney, doctors, they can only be added after additional requirements by the Rhode Island state government are fulfilled. If you do not wish to file your LLC right now, but you want to hold on to the name that you have decided, so you can reserve your LLC name for 120 days and it's going to cost $50. Now coming on to the second and very critical step to forming an LLC in the state of Rhode Island, and that is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that will act or work on your LLC's behalf. Now this person or business will receive the important paperwork and other official government correspondences. Now the second and very critical step to forming an LLC in Rhode Island is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that will work on your LLC's behalf. Now this person or business will receive all the important paperwork and other official government correspondence. Make sure your registered agent for service or process is a resident of Rhode Island or has a physical street address. Their business address is used as the LLC's principal address in Rhode Island. Most LLC formation companies also provide registered agent services. TailorBrands is a great LLC setup service. Even if you buy their cheapest plan, which is around $49 per year, you still get registered agent service and so many more services at a very reasonable price. An important thing to note when getting a registered agent is having a legit one, because in case where you're getting sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate veil. Most people believe that they're setting up their LLCs for tax purposes, but the real reason for setting up an LLC is to limit your liability and protect your personal assets. Basically what it does, that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they can go after your personal assets. When you're sued, the attorney who is the one suing you is going to look for the cracks in your LLC. And this is where they pierce the corporate veil. The first thing they're going to do is check whether you have a registered agent, have they been filing all the paperwork, and are they legit? The third and another important step in forming an LLC is to file the certificate of formation. The Rhode Island Articles of Organization is a legal document needed to officially register your business with the Secretary of State. It costs $150 to file your formation certificate in Rhode Island via mail. If you file online, then the cost is going to be $208. The certificate of formation includes details like the name of your LLC, registered agent's name, address, employees detail, and the structure of your company, whether it's member managed or whether it's manager managed. Before hiring your employees in Rhode Island, one should really know about the rules and regulations thoroughly to avoid any future issues. We suggest using TailorBrands to file the certificate of formation because they provide an easier way to fill out the form without any confusion or missing out any of the steps. If you get stuck anywhere, they do have a live chat option that will definitely help you out. Fourth step is filing the operating agreement. An operating agreement is an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and the operating procedures of your LLC. Now, this document is as vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolution, and so much more. And this reduces future conflicts. When it comes to filing a Rhode Island LLC operating agreement, the state does not really require you to have a very comprehensive agreement. But it is ideal to have the one that contains all the details of your business operation. It is recommended that it should be done using a professional service such as TailorBrands, since they know exactly what to do and you don't have to worry about missing out on any of the details. The agreement template is drafted for a small fee of $29. The EIN, also known as the Employer Identification Number, is a 9-digit number given by the IRS to make it easier to identify the types of businesses for tax-related purposes and taxes in general. The EIN is necessary for any active business or any form of business for that matter. An EIN is needed when the LLC hires employees. To obtain an EIN, one has to fill up a form which can be done online or it can be done by mail, and you can just submit it to the IRS. EIN is needed when the LLC hires employees. To obtain EIN, one has to fill up a form which can be done online or by mail, and you just have to submit it to the IRS. You can also get an EIN assistant through TailorBrands who can help you out with the entire process. I'll be leaving the links to all of the resources in the description below. You can go there and you can check out which of the options fit your requirements. For now, I'll be showing you how you can file your forms using TailorBrands. So this is the website for TailorBrands. And as you can see on the website, there's option to set up your LLC, and you can also design a logo, merch, and the website itself for your brand in case you need one and haven't really gotten around to getting it. I'm going to go into form an LLC. Now choose the state that you're setting up your LLC in. Add your business name. You can check for the name availability here, which will save you a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can choose the method that I told you earlier by going to the business entity name search. Click on the type of services that you're offering. You'll have to pick which stage of your business that you're on, whether it's still in the idea stage or it has been set up and fully running. Choose what sort of income your brand will be. Now you can select ways in which you would be offering your services. Choose whether your business will have a physical address to receive the documents, and also whether there'll be a dedicated person there who's going to receive these. Select the number of employees. Now you have to fill out the information for your business, like your name, phone number, email address. Now choose whether you want to opt for a registered agent or not. TailorBrand charges $199 annually for hiring a registered agent. If you don't have one, then I highly recommend that you get one through them, because the one thing you can't risk is not having a legitimate registered agent. You're going to need an EIN, like I discussed before, for tax-related purposes. If you don't have one, or you're overwhelmed by the process required to get an EIN, then just let TailorBrands do it for you. It's going to cost you $99. Pick if you want to file for compliance. It will cost you $199 when you do it through TailorBrands. Here you can choose whether you want to have your business branding done. If you already have things like logos, domain, and a website, then just move forward. Select if you want to speed up the process. You can form the operating agreement using TailorBrands if you haven't made one already, or you are unsure of how to proceed with making the agreement by yourself. Pick if you want insurance or not. Now choose whether you want to open up a bank account in case you don't have one. See if all the information that you chose and entered is correct, and check the final billing as well. You can now proceed to pay for the service, and that's all you need to start and form your LLC. So what's next? Now that you've created your Rhode Island LLC, there are still a few things that you need. You need a company business bank account. You need to file the Rhode Island business permits and licenses, get general liability insurance and professional liability insurance, which also covers your employees. You have to file a Rhode Island LLC annual report every single year. So I hope you enjoyed this comprehensive video on how to start an LLC in Rhode Island, and I wish you the best of luck if you're starting off your business there. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the notification button. I'll see you in the next video.